share that to the group.
It's Thursday afternoon on the 11th, and I've already done a lot. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning to go to work and give the last final exam, which started at 7:30 this morning. Yes, we have some pretty bad weather happening in Western Washington with a lot of rain, and so a lot of the rivers and streams are flooding. The ground is super saturated and can't hold any more liquid, and it's all just going wherever it can, and there are homes being flooded and livestock needing to be moved and all kinds of things happening. So Michael and I just drove around our area. We live near-ish to the Cedar River, which is quite a long river. And we drove through some of the low spots in the landscape that get close to the river just to assess. We're expecting company tonight to play D&D, and they were wondering about the road conditions, which is an absolutely fair question. So we just went out driving and I took some video of the river, and I'll put them in here to share with you as well. But it is super full, and the homes right there next to the river are being flooded, and there's lots of debris. It's muddy water. It's picking up a lot of ground and taking it with it, but we saw tree limbs, we saw trees, we saw pallets, we saw all kinds of stuff being carried away by this rushing water, and it's moving so much more quickly than the river usually moves. So it's not a small thing that's happening. We don't live right on a river. We're up on a hill, so you know, our home is pretty safe, but in order to really get anywhere, we have to drive off the hill at some point, which means we're driving down a hill at some point. And yeah, but I was able to make it to work this morning and back home okay, and we just let our guests know about the situation. So we're going to tidy up the house and prepare for a session and do all that fun stuff. But before I do that, I'm going to open my advent calendar for today because I did not do that this morning. I was super tired. So, looks like we've got some rocks with snow on top and a little fox down there. And it's probably not going to focus. So we figured out that these actually have a film on top of them as a protective layer. Unfortunately, it's very hard to take it off. So I'm going to do that off camera, but this blurry side is the right side, but it's blurry because of a protective film. So I'm going to take that off, string it up, and put it on our little tree. So there's the D&D shelf, well, one of them. And then the Christmas tree will get set up there, but not yet. And the table's all set up for a game session with all the cool terrain that Michael made. And we've got all of these over here with all the minis he's made and I've painted, and terrain pieces he's made. And there's Michael. And our desks. It's not perfect, but it's great. It's Friday. Thank goodness. It's Friday, December 12th, and the last day of the fall quarter was yesterday. So, you would think, hey, you're done with work now, right? But no, I need to finish up marking exams, processing course grades, posting all of that stuff in the various places they need to go. So, I'm not quite done yet, but it's Friday. I slept in this morning a little bit, and that felt really nice, especially since last night we hosted folks for D&D. So we had a great time, and I was full of energy, so I stayed up extra late for some reason, and so it was really nice to sleep in this morning. And I started with some gnome knitting this morning. So I'm following along with the Mystery Gnome Knit Along hosted by Sarah Shira. And the theme this year is like a grandpa. So this is Gnandad. And I finished clue 4 this morning. So last time I showed this to you, a couple videos back, I had finished clue 3. And now I'm going to show you clue 4. Clue 5 has dropped as of me showing you this, but I haven't made any progress on clue 5 yet. So I'm just going to show you clue 4. There it is. Yep. So, yeah, that's clue 4, all in the one color, which is great. I'm really pleased with the color distribution of these two colors. I think it's a very striking, and I love it. And yes, the yarn is cut because she said to. So, exciting stuff in clue 5. I did take a little sneak peek at it, but I didn't start it because I wanted to show you my progress here with clue 4 first. Before I did that. And yeah, I'm excited to continue this. So plans for today, I would like to put up the Christmas tree because I don't want to put it up like 2 days before Christmas, and then when Christmas is over feel like it has to come down. Like, I'd like it to be up long enough to enjoy before having to take it back down. And Michael wanted to wait until after we hosted people over for Dungeons and Dragons last night. So I'm putting that thing up today. I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to set that up in the dining room area, and I will film it to share with you in this Vlogmas. And I'd really like to, in future videos, be doing this little chat here next to the Christmas tree. So the flooding is still going on. I don't think it's currently raining, but it's sprinkling on and off. And honestly, when you're downstream and it's raining upstream, it really doesn't matter. That water's going to come your way anyway. So, yeah, some roads have reopened since yesterday, but most of them are still very much closed, and people's homes have been flooded and lots of damage. And yeah, like I said, we live on a really big hill, so we're totally fine here, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, I watched a news report from this morning, and they were, they had reporters out at the various river crossings, and the water looked still very, very high early this morning. I haven't really ventured that way out there myself. I ran to the grocery store and back home. So I'd be curious. Maybe we'll take a drive about today and check things out. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But yesterday when we went out to take a look at the river, there were a lot of other people there doing the exact same thing, like just getting on the walking trail to get on the bridge and see the river, take some pictures, take some video, and then leave. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was happening again today. You're so cute. So on the other side of the trail are some marshy, swampy areas that are definitely filling with water, and ducks. Oh, there are so many. It's a tree. It's a tree. Yeah. So we're further downstream than that other bridge. And yeah, the water isn't usually this high. It's probably obvious from those trees over there. But it's still a good distance down from the road, so that's good.